At some point during your stay in Ambleside, you will no doubt find yourself at Waterhead. It's a great place to take a stroll, have an ice cream, have a look at the wildlife. There are otters as well as ducks and swans, and you can also take a ferry on the lake. So John, I don't need to ask you why people come out on Windermere Lake cruises, but what kind of feedback do you get from your visitors?
We get some fantastic feedback. The people who come and visit us, they relax on the boat, gets away from the stress of the city life. They love the scenery, the experience, they love the trip. You look out the windows, see the beautiful views, the hotels, the wildlife, but in addition to that you can have a cup of coffee, relax. If it's a really nice hot day, come up, enjoy the cool breeze on the lake, nice pint of lager, really nice.
Well, Windermere Lake Cruises is the biggest visitor attraction in the Lake District. We have about 1.3 million visitors each year. We're a seasonal business, and a lot of people say to me when it comes to the winter, well, what do you guys do? And the answer is we sail every day apart from Christmas Day, but during the winter we're sailing the boats as well as looking after them, so that in the summer the boats are in absolutely pristine condition, ready to receive the thousands of visitors that will travel on each boat each year. We've got a fleet of 16 passenger boats, ranging from the biggest ones, 533 passengers, down to some smaller ones with only about 50 seats. And those boats, during the height of the season, so that's from April to the end of October, they'll be sailing throughout the day, every day. We have a thinner service in the winter, but as I say, every single day, apart from Christmas Day, we all have a day off then. We're sailing, looking after the people, because there are visitors to Windermere all the year round.
And just across the road from the lake is the 4-star Waterhead Hotel.
We've got a 41-bedroom hotel with the restaurant downstairs, and we've got 2 syndicate conference rooms just adjacent to myself here now, which we can cater up to about 30 delegates. So it's a great place. I mean, we've got a lot of repeat business, and guests really like coming back to meet ourselves here. In terms of the rooms, the boutique style is carried through. All the bedrooms are en suite. A lot of rooms have the actual lake view. In the actual bedrooms themselves, they've all got, which is quite a quirky touch, and a lot of guests actually comment on it, is the grass-made gingerbread. And all rooms, as you'd expect now, are well finished with iPod docking stations, the flat screen TVs, and it's bringing those little touches from around the area into the bedrooms, also bringing the rest of the actual hotel decor into the bedrooms and keeping that very refreshed and modern. In terms of the restaurant, we've got quite a varied menu to really cater for all aspects of what people are looking for when they come out. We've got a nice new grill menu side to the actual menu, which we just introduced in the last month or so, and that's going down very popular with our guests. Get different things on there from a ribeye steak, nice fillets, or even a Chateaubriand to share between two. As well as the grill menu, we've got our regular different dishes you expect to find on all menus really in the lakes, like the chicken of the parfait. We've got different salmon dishes. We've also got vegetarian dishes as well. So I mean, no matter really what you're looking for on the menu, it really caters for all angles really, and it's a very nice menu and it goes down very well with our guests. I think we get a lot of repeat bookings because mainly down to the service that we offer. We do reward ourselves very highly in terms of the service that we do offer. It is a very high standard that we set, and I think that shows in terms of the customer service that people get down in the restaurant, and also from the moment they actually arrive at the hotel. A lot of the guys who actually work at the hotel, they've been here quite a long time now, and that shows as well, and they're always very willing to help each other. So we know we've got a good team spirit, and I think that shows in terms of the actual guest satisfaction, and ultimately guest satisfaction speaks to everything really.
On the outskirts of Ambleside, on the shores of Lake Windermere, the 4-star Lowood Bay Hotel, Leisure Club and Water Sports Centre is a great place to relax and unwind. With a choice of restaurants and bars and an impressive leisure complex, guests can wind away the day and enjoy one of the finest views across Lake Windermere. The Lowood Bay Leisure Club boasts a 50-foot feature and exercise pool, a fully equipped gym, dance room and a squash court for the energetic. The restaurants and bars at Lowood Bay deliver a variety of dining experiences. The Windermere restaurant serves a selection of classic European dishes in tastefully modern surroundings. More informal dining experiences are offered by the hotel's chic Langdale Lounge and Bar and the Café del Lago Bistro. The weather's been extremely kind to us today, but the Lake District is not always like that. But if it's raining and you're looking for adventure, well, there are still some choices to be had. Simon, tell us a little bit about this wall. It looks quite different to ones I've seen before.
It is very, very different actually. It's one of the first of its type in the UK. I think there's only one other one in Ireland, I think I found on the website. The reason why it's so unique is obviously they've completely taken a plaster cast mould of a real crag in a foreign country.
That's why it looks so scary.
Yeah, so it looks so scary. But also it looks so sort of like beautiful and looks like a real crag, and it gets you re-involved and gives you that feeling of being outside.
So what kind of people do you get coming to use this? Is it just serious climbers?
No, we get a full spectrum of society coming a lot of the time. It's quite surprising. We've got quite a few popular kids clubs going on with children as young as 5 all the way up to sort of 11, 12, up to 18. And then we've got sort of mothers who come in on their sort of their days off or their lunchtimes off. We've got lots of businessmen, lots of people who work in the outdoors, like committed climbers, hardcore climbers, even a few famous faces now, popular faces in now and then.
That's a massive variety, but it is quite, from what I hear, it is quite energetic, it's quite physical. Definitely,
like when you first start out, it's quite challenging. You use every muscle in your body, and it's a very, very adventurous, challenging sport in general. Once you get used to it though, once you've had a couple of goes, you'll find it's not as hard as everyone thinks, and you do get a lot of achievement out of it and a lot of exhilaration.
I believe you.
All right.
Nestled between Ambleside and Windermere with spectacular views of the lake is the Holbeck Gill Country House Hotel.
The thing that makes Holbeck Gill so special is the size of it. It's 26 bedrooms, it's perched on the side of the hillside with a fantastic view over Lake Windermere. It's situated in between Ambleside and Windermere, two of the best little towns in the Lake District. And the staffing levels, the staff to guest ratio is very, very high, allowing us to give very, very personal service. The AA has recognised that by giving us 4 red stars. We've held our Michelin star now for 10 years, so it's a good reflection of Dave in the kitchen. So overall, it does put us as one of the better hotels within the Lake District. The health spa at Holbeck is quite a small one, with 3 treatment rooms and a manicure and pedicure area, which allows excellent customer service and brilliant treatments. We have the main house, which has 13 bedrooms in it, and they're all decorated in a classic English country house style. We then have the lodge building, which has their own balcony overlooking the lake. There are 6 rooms in that, and they're very contemporary in style. And then we have a number of lodges situated throughout the grounds, each with their own hot tub and their own small kitchen, so the chefs can come out of the kitchen and cook for you in your lodge. It is the quintessentially English experience in the countryside, really. Our food is one of the best in the area, and of course we do source the food from local farmers and local suppliers, which gives it a really local Cumbrian feel to it. The view from Holbeck Gill is one of the best in the Lake District. I think you would have to travel to far-flung corners of the globe to get a better view from your hotel bedroom when you wake up. Open the curtains and then you're faced with the Langdale Pikes. It's just absolutely stunning. In any weather, whether it's the snow, whether it's the springtime or the sunshine, it is just fantastic.
Now, if you feel you've exhausted all the shopping and excitement that Ambleside has to offer and you feel like getting out of town, you don't even have to jump in your car. There are loads of walks that take you right from the centre of town into the heart of the Lake District. The one we've chosen brings you from the centre of Ambleside, through Rothay Park and up Loughrigg Fell. So this isn't even the top of Loughrig Fell. In fact, we're only 30 minutes walk from the very centre of Ambleside, but look at the views. What a brilliant base if you want to try a little bit of walking without doing too much. Yes, you can go to the top of the mountain if you want, but you don't have to. The views are still amazing. Well, after a hard day on the fells, the best way to finish it all off is in a traditional Lakeland pub. That's great, Paul. Perfect for the thirsty walker. Thank you very much. And this is obviously a really popular pub with walkers. What do they come for?
Well, they come here, obviously, especially for the Hartley's XP and for our famous McGee's meatballs, especially when they're tired and thirsty, coming off the hills, dragging in the wet dogs underneath the table. Then they stop in here most of the night then to join in for our folk music. Some of our great musicians that travel all over the world come and play here.
I bet it's packed to the rafters, isn't it?
Absolutely packed. It's a great night. We have bongo drums, mouth organ, 2 or 3 guitar players, and everybody loves it. It's really good fun for everybody.
It's all about the atmosphere, isn't it?
You can't beat good food, good beer, and a great atmosphere.
And good company.
It certainly is that. After a few pints of the XP, it's great.
I couldn't find the words when I saw you.
Well, I hope you enjoy your next visit to Ambleside. This is what I need.
All I really need is to leave the road behind. The road that broke my soul, the road that broke my mind. To lie with the wall of your body next to mine.